Hey you guys, this is Peter, and I am back, and this is a rant video, and people ask me all the time to do rant videos, and I rant about many things that just irritate me a little bit, okay? But today, I am truly livid. I actually recorded or took a photo of how long I have been on the phone with Expedia. If I could get into my damn phone, I could tell you. I have been on the phone with Expedia for 2 hours and 23 minutes and 6 seconds, okay? I am so PO'd. 2 hours and 23 minutes of my life wasted, okay? The whole time that I was on hold, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a rant video when I get done with this. At one point, I was on hold for over an hour. I tweeted out something about, when I get off this phone call, I'm gonna make a rant video. I was like, I'm gonna make this rant video, I'm gonna make this rant video, I'm gonna go out to my car is my office. So I come out to my car, right? And my neighbors, do you see right here? There they are. I love them. I do, okay? But they're having a powwow in the driveway with their family, okay? They're having a little family time over there in the driveway. And I'm like, oh my God. So I had to say to them, I said, hey, listen. I said, I got something. I just got the phone with Expedia. I look like a crazy person telling this to my neighbors, right? Like they know I make videos, but they don't really know what that means, okay? And I said, hey, listen. I said, if you hear me like yelling and shouting from my car, I just got off the phone with Expedia and I have to make a rant video, okay? Plastic faces. They just were like, what? Like they had no idea. And then I walked to my mailbox and I get this package. I go, well, the one good thing is our new masks came in the mail today, which is like the new normal conversation. Okay, you're so excited because your new masks came in the mail today. Our new black cotton masks came in the mail today. And then as I was walking in, I said, don't mind me if you hear me, like I said, like if I'm shouting from my car. They're just looking at me like I'm the strangest person in the entire world. People all the time in my videos are like, I wish I was Peter's neighbor, do you? They're getting front row and center. Then I go back inside and my husband's sitting there and he's talking to his good Judy on the phone, right? And I'm like, well, I could go out on the back patio and I can make this rant video. But then I noticed that my other neighbor, she's sitting on her patio back out there. I'm like, my Lord, I cannot get any privacy to save my life. I have lost my mind today, okay? And I'm like, I have this one hair hanging. I mean, like, look at this, first of all. My hair just looks like a complete joke at this point, like all of us, right? But I had this one hair, so I went in with the kitchen scissors and I just snipped that thing right on off. I'm like, well, I hope it looks good. It doesn't really matter, does it, at this point? I look like S.H.I. Tut. So anyway. Listen, I got all kinds, I have notes, and I got Post-it notes galore over here, okay? Because I'm so pissed talking to these people from Expedia. I will never, ever in my life use Expedia again. And let me just tell you something, okay? Now, I have had people say to me, because I've complained about this trip thing on my vlog. Let me put some, going in here with the number 2 for Chubby Chap. I've had so many people say to me, you shouldn't use those services anyway. I've had friends of mine for years say, oh, don't use those services. Just book through the airline, just book through the hotel. And it's just easier. It's honestly why I've done it, right? So I have literally been using Expedia. I mean, at this point, probably 20 years. I will never, ever use Expedia again. And if you are going to use Expedia, I will tell you, don't you ever spend your money on that protection plan. It is a total scam. It is con artistry at its best, and it is a bunch of junk. And I'm going to get in and tell you what happened, okay? So first of all, I got this picture just like frozen on my camera. So I think I'm still on hold with these people. Okay, first of all, let me just tell you, okay, that I tried to record for you guys the music that I had playing at any given time. First, there was some flamenco music, okay? There was 30 minutes of flamenco music. Then it went into this classic music that turned into some, like, I don't know, like, cha-cha-esque kind of thing. I was literally losing my mind, okay? Now, the majority of the time I'm sitting out here. I'm going from my car, which is now my office these days, okay, my driveway. If you watch my vlog, I vlog for an hour and a half every night from my driveway. I'm out of Diet Coke. I don't have any Diet Coke left, right? So I'm gonna have to put on my mask and everything, and I'm gonna have to go up to the gas station and get some Diet Coke here because I'm completely out of Diet Coke, right? Essentials. So anyway, so I am over it. Now, I have to tell you, here's Post-it number 4, blue number 2. I have scheduled since January 1st of 2019, so this is in a year and a half. These are trips that are going into the summer as well. 17 trips with Expedia. Okay, now some of these are flights and some of these are hotels, but 17 trips with Expedia, okay? Out of those 17 trips, Of what I can find, I have paid for the protection plan 11 times. Now, let me tell you why, because people will say, that protection plan, who is texting me? Who is texting me while I'm in the middle of all of this? Oh my God, somebody asked me about a good thriller to read. I'll tell you about a good thriller to read, this stupid crap from Expedia. Never any, I need some lip gloss. So anyway, let me tell you the deal, okay? Not to get all sad and maudlin for a second, but the reason I have purchased this trip protection plan, so if you don't know what this is, it's so you can go in and you can cancel your trip. We don't do like just the light one. We always go in and buy the full package protection plan, which is expensive, okay? The reason why we did was because my dog Pee-Pee has been very, very sick. Well, he passed away in December, as many of you know. So we didn't know when we would have to cancel a trip. And I didn't know at the time that I was booking these trips what bunch of junk this stupid protection plan. It's just junk. It's trash. It's total trash. I'm so pissed, okay? I've literally lost thousands of dollars to this protection plan at this point. I'm so mad, right? So I would buy the protection plan because we didn't know if we were going to have to cancel a trip. We didn't know if we were going to have to change our flights or something, right? Because we didn't know what was going to happen with Pee-Pee. He had heart disease and he had kidney disease. So we didn't know what was going to have to happen, right? So I bought the protection plan for all these trips. Oh, I'm so heated about all of this. I did get my money back, okay? I'll tell you at the end of this, I did get my money back. Kind of, okay? I told this guy, I said, y'all are a bunch of con artists. I will never use Expedia again. Well, you know, he goes, there's two sides to every coin. Yeah, and I know what side you sit on, the one that's face down, okay? Bunch of junk. So anyway, let me just tell you about the trips that we had, okay? So, I tried to change the trip that we were going to Dallas. We were going to Dallas to go see a wedding. To go to a wedding in February, right? Well, our flights got screwed up and we were coming in really late in the day. And all of our friends that were going out there for the same wedding were coming in earlier in the day. Trip protection. You can change your, for any reason it says, okay? You can change your trip. Now, y'all better read the fine detail of this stuff, because I went in there and I thought I had, because I'm not somebody that will sign something or pay for something unless I read the fine detail, okay? So I go in, he's still sitting there. No privacy in this damn neighborhood. But anyway, so I go in there and I call, right? And I'm trying, and this is in February, and I said, I want to change these flights. Well, you can change the flights, but if you change the flights, you know, you're going to still get charged from the airline. I go, well, why would I get charged from the airline when I have this trip protection thing? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You said I can change for any reason. Yes, you can change for any reason and you won't get our fee, okay? But you still have to pay through the airline. I'm like, what? And so she starts doing this whole runaround. I'm like, okay, we'll just fly in late. Like, this is too confusing to me. Listen, I ain't got my glasses on. I can't do math anyway, okay? I don't understand. Screw it, right? Okay, so that's people driving by. I'm trying to do a video. Okay, like, I really am pissed about this, so you guys, like, I'm livid. 2 hours and 23 minutes on the phone, okay? So first they play, oh, that was that. Then guess what the third song that comes on a half-an-hour loop? Are you ready? I thought, this has got to be, like, I am literally in the 9th gate of hell right now. When they started playing the song Seasons of Life from the play Rant, do you know that song? 525,600 minutes. I was on the phone for 525,600 minutes and they were playing that song. I swear they started playing that song. After they played like a 20-minute version of some flamenco song, okay, into this classical music that was so upbeat it made me want to cha-cha across the room. Then some like, what's it called? K-Tel version of Melissa by, what's it called? I can't even think of the band now. I've lost my mind. Sweet Melissa. Then they go into 525,600 minutes. I was like, is this some cruel kind of effing joke? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I have been on the phone for this long. Okay. They're not watching me. They don't care. They're like, he's just a crazy person that lives next door to us. He makes videos. They probably think I'm doing porno or something up in here, you know? Now, mind you, okay, this is the month of my True Crime Book Club of Eileen Wuornos. And I have watched the documentaries. I've read the books. I'm kind of like, at this point, I'm like, kind of like, you know, channeling Eileen Wuornos. And let me just tell you, when I got on the phone with these people from Expedia, I was like, listen, it was 6 degrees of self-defense. I was like, channeling Eileen Wuornos. I had just read this book yesterday where somebody called her an outlaw Jesus. I was like, that is me. I am the outlaw Jesus when it comes to Expedia. This is junk. I'm over it. So anyway, okay, I get on the phone the first time with this real nice gal, okay, real nice. Oh, we also had to cancel our trip in March to go to Miami because Ultra Music Festival got canceled. Don't even get me started on that crap, okay? That they didn't refund us for our tickets. And I know there are more serious stuff going on in the world. I get it, okay? Trust me, okay? I get it. But for me to have to pay $340 for this stupid protection plan, that's a quarter of my stimulus check that I'm paying to Expedia. Are you kidding me? My God. I need groceries. I need Diet Cokes and things and masks. So anyway, let me just tell you something, okay? He's still there. So anyway, he's gonna be there for the next 10 hours probably. So anyway, I'm so embarrassed, kind of not really, I don't care. So, whew. So when we canceled our trip to go to Miami, we got flight vouchers. This is what they're doing now, okay? The government wants to pay all these airlines hundreds of millions of thousands of dollars, okay? Because the airlines are out of money. No, the airlines are not out of money because they're giving everybody in the world these effing flight vouchers, okay? I can fly all over the world for the next 10 years on these flight vouchers of flights that I've had canceled, okay? And I feel very blessed that I've had the ability to be able to go on these trips. So I'm not going anywhere, right? So we didn't cancel this. So my husband canceled those flights, right? Because I was like, I cannot deal with Expedia today. I had been on the phone with them on 2 separate occasions and it wouldn't go through. So he goes, I'll just take care of it. So he takes care of it, right? Well, I don't know how much those flights were because we booked the hotel straight through the hotel. Okay. But the flights, okay, were like, we got back like $100 less than we were supposed to. And I said, well, what was that for? And he goes, the trip protection fee that you paid for, we didn't get that money back. Well, at that point, I was like, I'm not fighting with these fools no more for 2 hours on the phone. Okay, I cannot do it. I'm at 12 minutes in this video, and I haven't even gotten started yet on this, okay? So I call this chick today, this gal on the phone. She's real nice, okay? Real nice. I mean, I feel bad for them. I do, okay? I mean, they're literally probably just getting yelled and screamed at all day long. So I'm trying to hold my, pull it in. And I'm like, let me tell you what happened, okay? First of all, before we get into this. I was trying to be a good citizen, okay? I wanted the Citizens Award when I was in elementary school. I knew I wasn't getting no straight A's. I knew I wasn't having my mama and have that bumper sticker that said my child is on an honor roll. I wanted the Citizens Award. I've always tried to be a good citizen. I've been trying to do the right thing ever since I was a kid. So I just always try to do the right thing, okay? Like, maybe not for a couple years of my life, but listen, we're back on track these days. So I've been trying to do the right thing, okay? Be the good citizen. And if you go to Expedia, it says, do not call unless your trip is 10 days before, and please don't call 72 hours in advance. So I try to be the good citizen. Well, on there, I noticed that it said if you're going to cancel your trip protection plan, and then all of a sudden that option vanished for me. And I'm like, well, the reason I didn't cancel it was because I was afraid that if I went in and I canceled because there was no explanation of it, the trip protection plan, that then when I called to try to cancel my hotel and my airline, that they were going to tell me, you can't do that, okay? Because none of it makes any sense. It's all just crap. It's all BS. And I just feel like, I told the guy, I said, you know what I feel like? I feel like I've been effed 5 ways since Friday. And I said, and I don't like the feeling of it. Okay, I'm just telling you right now. He goes, oh, I understand. This is the third person I talked to on the phone. He goes, I understand that you feel that way. He goes, and I'm really sorry. Can I offer my sympathy? I said, listen. I said, at this point, all you can offer me is my money back. I don't want to hear your sorries. I don't want to hear I didn't say all that. But I said, listen, I appreciate your sympathy, okay? At this point, I want my money back, okay? So, I literally just got off the phone with these fools. Okay, so I talked to this gal. She's real nice, okay? And I'm trying to be real nice. I mean, she's like, I can tell she's just worn out from all this. What had happened was this, okay? We were supposed to stay at the Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan, they canceled the reservation on us through Expedia, okay? So we're getting that money back clear as day, okay? But that was some money. We were staying there 5 nights, okay? It wasn't like some cheapity, right? So we're getting that money back. So then, one of the airlines, American Airlines, they book us through, okay, our original flight was like through Denver and then Denver to Las Vegas, okay? They done cancel that flight. Then they book us from Indianapolis to Charlotte, no connecting flight from Charlotte to Las Vegas. I don't know how you're supposed to get to Las Vegas. They didn't fix that. They didn't offer us anything. So she says, well, we can give you credit. I go, they didn't even give me a connecting flight. If I still wanted to go, I said, and listen, I'm not canceling this trip because I don't want to go. Trust me, okay? I know it's not safe to travel right now. You ain't getting my ass on no plane, okay? But right now, I would love nothing more than to go lay my ass by a pool in Las Vegas and play some light lightning strike slots, okay? Like, maybe see a good Cirque du Soleil show. But that isn't an option at this point, okay? So no, I don't want a flight credit for that. She goes, well, I can't offer, I was like, oh my God. So she's like, I can't offer you that. I can't offer you this, whatever, okay? So she's like, I can offer you a flight voucher for those flights, and then for your flights back from Las Vegas to Indianapolis. I said, that's fine. I said, but can you explain to me why I am still paying for this trip protection of $340 travel protection, okay? And then can you also explain to me why I'm paying $570 or $507 in taxes and services, or taxes and fees, right? Silence on the other end of the phone. I'm gonna have to go talk to somebody. I go, what for? I go, it's right in front of your face. I can't do math. I literally can't, okay? Here's my readers right here. I have to have one half the time. I just got those from Amazon. $9.99 for 2. But anyway, so I'm going through here and I'm writing all this stuff down, okay? And I got, so $1,550, that, and then $1,000 and $42.19, okay, is our subtotal. I don't know, that's for the flight, okay, that we have left. And then we're getting charged $507.81 for taxes and fees. I go, what is the taxes and fees on $1,000? How am I paying 50% on $1,000? Could you explain this to me? I almost didn't graduate from high school, but I'm pretty sure that $500 on $1,000 is 50%. I'm not that big of an idiot, okay? I do go to the casino. So anyway, she's like, I'm gonna have to go talk to somebody. I said, oh, no, because you're not gonna come back. You're not gonna come back if I get you off this phone. So she clicks over. Oh my God. Okay, so 20 minutes later, she comes back. This sun is like getting in my face now. So 20 minutes later, she comes back, okay? Sir, you're gonna be reimbursed $77.12 for something, $337.81 for something else. I go, so what am I out? And she goes, $92.88. That's on your remainder of the flights. I said, okay, so I'm paying taxes and fees on these flight vouchers that I don't even know where I'm going, if I'm ever going anywhere, okay? Because we don't ever know if we're ever coming out of this. So anyway, she goes, yeah. And I'm like, okay, fine. Bite it. I'll just take it, okay? But can you explain to me why I'm still paying now $340 for a travel voucher on $1,042 of tickets? I go, that is 34% of a travel voucher. I go, that can't be right, okay? And I said, and I can't get reimbursed for this $492 that I was paying for my trip to from Indianapolis to Las Vegas. No, you can't do that. I go, okay. I said, you know what? She goes, there's nothing I can do about the travel voucher. They've already paid their money to the travel protection company. I go, well, that's not my fault. I go, I gotta pay my bills too. How am I supposed to pay my bills? Okay. So then she goes, I said, I want to talk to somebody else. Now listen, this is my go-to with these people, okay? And I know many of you out there, customer service people, God bless your heart, okay? I don't wish that on nobody, not even on my worst enemy to have to be a customer service rep. I really don't, okay? And I try to be as nice as I can. So I said, listen, I said, you've been real helpful, you've been real sweet, I appreciate it, but can I talk to somebody else? Can I talk to a manager? She goes, yeah, we'll get you on a manager. 30 minutes later, this dude comes on the phone, right? So I'm talking to him, and he's like, yeah, whatever her name was, Sally Joe, she filled me in on what's going on with it. And I'm like, okay. So he's like, what's your issue? And I go, well, my issue is, number one, I gotta look at my things. So then I start going into the 17 trips that I booked. He don't care that I booked 17 trips. I go, they say I'm a VIP. That don't mean nothing, okay? VIP on Expedia doesn't mean anything. It means maybe you'll get an upgrade at a Holiday Inn if you're lucky on a Wednesday night and you come in after 10, okay? That's what that VIP bullshit means on Expedia. Don't buy into it. It doesn't mean anything. You don't get no cheaper rates or nothing like that, okay? Points. I don't even know what those points mean. It's stupid. I'm never using Expedia again. It's a bunch of trash. Anyway, I said, I'm like shaking so bad. I'm so nervous about all this, okay? I said, I want to know why I can't get my $492 back from a stupid flight that I didn't change, that they changed, booking me through Charlotte with no connecting flight. Son is getting in my face and all kinds of businesses. Is he still over there? He's still over there. So anyway, is he fishing? What's he doing? Gone fishing. Okay, he goes, well, there's nothing that we can do about that $492. I go, why? I go, they changed it. He goes, well, the airline has to cancel or change the flight. I go, right, I just told you, they changed it. They changed it. I didn't change it. They changed it. He goes, sir, he goes, they have to, I go, they changed it. I just told you that, right? Now I'm being real nice, okay? I'm not shouting and all kinds of this business on here. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just getting a flight voucher for that. I got so many flight vouchers at this point. Listen, I need more flight vouchers like I need a hole in the head, okay? Like, seriously. And like I said, I'm channeling Eileen Warnes. So I just watched her documentary where she tells off the judge, and she says to the judge, you know, like, listen, okay? Where 1 second she's like, I praise Jesus, and I need Jesus, and Jesus saved me, and then the next second she's wishing all kinds of horrors. Not horrors like on the street prostitutes, but you know what I mean, like horrors of evil. She's wishing all that on the judge and his family, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm starting to channel that at this point because I've like lost my, I'm gone crazy at this point, okay? And I've also lost 2 hours of my life, 2 hours and 23 minutes, which to me is a good movie or a half of an audiobook. So anyway, I'm so pissed at this point. So I said to him, okay, well then forget about that, but let's talk about this travel voucher, not this travel voucher, this trip protection thing, right? And he goes, so there's nothing I could do about that. They paid the company. I said, well, she told me that too. And I don't care what Sally Joe told me. Like, I want my money back, right? And he goes, well, there's nothing that we can do about that, blah, 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 whatever. I said, what do you mean? And this is what he says to me. I wrote it down on my Post-it note. He goes, that is out of my scope of support. Oh, Expedia, you are smart. You are smart. Dumb us down with your little words you teach your people in training. Scope of support. Let me just tell you, okay? When there was silence on the phone, there was literal silence, okay? Crickets. I said, scope of support. He goes, yeah, that's out of my scope of support. I said, could you define for me scope of support? And he says to me, my reach out. Of which I said, do you mean your reach out or your reach around? Because at this point, I feel like I'm getting screwed. And yes, I did very much say that, okay? And I'm very proud of that moment to this day. I might have some amends I need to make once I get done with this video, but he said, sir, he goes, I understand that you're very upset. I said, oh, I think upset is mildly underestimating where I'm at this point, okay? So maybe you could find in your scope of support, reaching out to somebody else. And he goes, well, the only level up is to headquarters support. I go, then you better send me there because I need a bigger scope. So he goes, okay, but it's going to be a wait. And I go, are we talking a half an hour like I was before? Or are we talking longer? He goes, it could be longer. Let me just tell you. I was looking at my phone. It was exactly an hour to the minute that this dude picks up, okay? Well, first of all, the other guy comes back. He goes, well, I have support on the phone. I said, well, you don't need to tell me that. Just put it through. Just put it through, okay? The other thing is it kills me, and I know they're supposed to do it, and I know it's what they're taught, but they call me Mr. Monn. Mr. Monn, listen, okay? I ain't your teacher, okay? Don't talk to me like you're a police officer, okay? Call me Peter. That's my name, Peter, right? So I get this dude on the phone, right? And he sounds like he's at home and he's playing, you know, Call of Duty in the background or something like that, you know, I don't know, drinking those big gulps. And he said, yeah, Peter, what can I help you with? And I said, oh, thank God I got a human being on the phone that will talk to me like a real person, right? And he says, what can I help you with? I heard you're a little upset about your trip protection fee. And I said, yeah, I am. And I said, you need to, and I go through everything. I'm not going to go through it, you folks again, because y'all don't need to hear about it, but I went through the Post-it notes, okay, all 5 of them. And I went through it, and I said, listen, you got to explain to me why I'm paying $340, okay? Well, he goes, well, let's back up a second there. He goes, Sally Joe told me that something about this $492, and I said, yeah, they canceled my flight. And he goes, well, if they canceled your flight, oh, now my neighbor, she's leaving? Now she's leaving. Oh, she thinks that's cute. I could have made my video on the back patio. Well, whatever, gal. So anyway, you do you. I don't know where you're going. Probably grocery shopping, I hope. So anyway, it's so damn hot in this car. It is hot as beans up in here. So he goes, oh, I sympathize with you. Okay, now I'm starting to pick up these keywords. Sympathize, scope of support, reach out. I'm starting to pick up these words, right? I said, well, I appreciate you saying that you sympathize with me. I said, but I really just want my money. And I said, he goes, well, let's go back for a second. Let's go back to this American Airlines flight. He goes, did they not offer you, I don't know why this never occurred to me, but I was pissed about it before. He goes, did they not offer you a connecting, I am completely out of lip gloss. How am I going to survive? Oh my God. He said, did they not offer you a connecting flight from Charlotte to Las Vegas? I said, no. I don't know what happened to how I was supposed to get to Vegas. They just canceled that part of the flight, right? He goes, oh, well, I can put in a request for you to get your money back, but it'll put 10 to 12 weeks. I go, okay. He goes, so you want your money back instead of a flight voucher? I said, dude, let me tell you something. And I said it just like this. I said, I got so many of those flight vouchers at this point. I said, I need another voucher. I need another flight voucher like I need a hole in my head, okay? And he started laughing. I was like, thank God I got a human being like I said on the phone. They're still sitting over there. Okay. Do you just let me do me over here, okay? They're probably like, he is so crazy. So anyway, so let me just tell you, okay? When we all break it down, for my return flight from Las Vegas, okay? Plus the trip protection fee. Okay, wait. It comes to, hold on a second here, $718. I said, okay, get me on this then, dude. I said, I'm paying $1,700, $718 on a flight voucher, which, hey, I'll keep, okay? I'll keep that, right? I can use it, I don't know. We'll go somewhere down the road, right? But I'm paying $340 now on a $700, I'm almost paying double, okay, for trip protection. Isn't this he goes, well, I agree with you. Silence. And I go, well, thanks. And he goes, but unfortunately, I said, don't even tell me there's nothing you can do. And he goes, sir, if you hadn't rudely interrupted me, I was like, I said, first of all, we are 2 hours and 23 minutes into this phone call, okay? There are a lot of things I could have been doing right now, okay? Like watching Vanderpump Rules. I said, I am 2 hours and 23 minutes into this phone call to be don't talk rudely to you, okay? I didn't say anything rude. What I said to you, what I was about to say was, I don't understand why I'm paying this $40. I said, now, if you want me to pay trip protection on this $718, I'll pay that, okay? Figure out what the percentage of because you don't pay, the trip protection is different per trip, depending on how much you spend, right? I said, I'll pay the trip protection on that, but I'm not paying $340 on a $718 ticket. I think it's ridiculous. And he goes, well, because he had said before there was nothing he could do. He goes, if you had let me finish, he said, I think it's ridiculous too, and I'm going to put in for you to get reimbursed. I said, and this is where my mother and me comes out, okay? Because my mother didn't know how to pick a battle, and my dad tells me that all the time. He's like, you're just like your mother. I said, well, why didn't she know that before? I said, why did I have to go through two people with their scope of support and then get on the phone with you for you to tell me that you couldn't reimburse me, for now I have to raise my voice and now you can reimburse me? Now you're going to reimburse me. After three people, 2 hours and 23 minutes on the phone, and I had to raise my voice. I had to get nasty. I couldn't be a good citizen anymore. So needless to say, I got my money back, okay? So I don't know. You're going to have to go and call up and ask for Johnny. I think his name was Johnny or something like that. He was actually real nice. We started talking about some other stuff after that. Everybody was hoping this was a census report. No, not census, not yet, but that one's coming. But I walked in to the house after I got off this phone call, and I said to my husband, I said, I have lost my mind. He goes, and this is all my husband says to me. He goes, did you get your money back? And I said, yeah. And he goes, well, that's good. And I go, 2 hours and 23 minutes. He goes, but you got your money back. I said, shut up! I said 2 hours and 23 minutes. Oh my God. I've lost my whole day. So I was like, I'm gonna make a rant video about this. I do feel a little bit better. I am glad that they sympathized with me, but I will tell you this right now, okay? I mean this straight too, okay? Just like, listen, just like Eileen warned us, I mean this, okay? I will never, ever use Expedia again. No, ma'am. I don't care. I don't got 2 hours of my life to be canceling flights like this. I will never use Expedia again. Okay? And here all the time, I was trying to be a good citizen. I was trying to do the right thing and all this kind of stuff by calling when they ask you to call and cancel when you want to cancel, all this kind of stuff. I was so over it. I will never do it again. And I will, don't listen. That trip protection is straight up live from the pit of hell. Don't buy it. You can't use it. You can't use it for, I don't care if your grandma died, okay? I don't care. I don't care what, if the worst woe in the entire world happened to you and the worst tragedy that you just went through, they don't care. They will give you 5 different reasons. I could go on and make this video an hour long and tell you guys all the things that they said to me, okay? About why my trip protection didn't matter. Don't buy it. Just listen to me right here. Don't buy it. It's a waste of money. And Expedia, that's what I think of you. So anyway, I gotta get off here now. I gotta go in. I'm gonna upload this video. I'm gonna go up to the gas station and, with my gloves and my mask, and I don't think we're supposed to wear gloves anymore, but whatever. I'm gonna get me some Diet Coke because I'm losing it at this point, okay? So anyway, I am an outlaw Jesus, and I feel a little bit better now, okay, now that I've got some Jesus in me. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.